1 minute in. Who cares about being prompt? We can be a little bit early. Welcome to the void, everybody. I have a chill stream today. Um, Bit of an impromptu stream, honestly. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am now officially on my weekend, which is always great to celebrate with. Um, I'm a little bit low energy today. I'm pretty tired. Hey, car guy. Hey, low. We are early today. Yes. Um See, this is why I don't do it. It always sprays when I open it with one hand. Every single time. You think I would learn. But yeah, as I was saying, just a chill day. We're gonna be working on my Pokedex right now. I still have a whole bunch of placeholders that I have to get through and put in, and then we get to start placing cards. So if it all goes well, we'll be able to power through these pretty quick, and we'll be able to start going through my bulk and everything like that, and start placing cards. So I'm just here to chill and chat, and you know what? We'll probably open up a couple packs along the way as well too, because why not? I know that some of you guys like to use my more chill behind the scenes streams that are very similar to this in a lot of ways, because I can't resist opening packs. It is legit probably an addiction at this point in time, but yes, I pretty much can't. Yes, let's move this over to this here. You guys can watch me work. But I know, like, people, some of you guys, like Lo, likes to use this as an opportunity to body double, and she likes to get work done while I am just working and chatting. So feel free to chat and or do stuff, or just lurk and chill. You know, I appreciate the lurkers just as much as I appreciate those that chat. Though if you want to chat, by all means, please do, because it does make me talking seem a little bit less crazy. Hey, bud. Yeah. Have you guys how has your guys' day been? Has it been a good day? That's what I want to know. Did y'all survive the full moon last night? Which explains a lot, honestly, about a lot of things. 63, just 60. Okay, good. We're on track. The full moon last night and yesterday honestly explains a whole lot about the absolute chaos. You know, I wasn't super superstitious about things until I became a nurse. And even still, I'm not like super superstitious, but like I swear that there is like weird, crazy, chaotic energy that happens on full moons. It's been good? Nice. The full moon makes sense. Full moon theory is always correct. You spent the day absorbing the 1.5-inch rain through the day. Holy crap. Yeah. We had a crazy ton of rain over the last few days as well too, up here in Canada. So glad you guys survived. I'm glad you survived the rain. That is quite a lot of rain in a short period of time. Told little sister, while I live, it was a red moon, but it was a werewolf moon, right? Exactly. You work outside, you can only get so wet. Right? Even more so, I'm glad that you managed to survive. Honestly, I've been working on this part of the Pokedex for a while now. It is way more time consuming getting all the placeholders in than I thought it was going to be, especially because I don't have like a proper paper cutter. Like if I had a really good slicing paper cutter, this would be going so much faster. And the cuts would be so much cleaner as well too. I'm just glad I decided to print these up on just like regular paper and um not like cardboard, because I would be kind of up the creek without a paddle if I was doing this with a harder stock than what I'm currently using. This little rickety cutter here can barely handle the paper, as you guys will probably see. Surfetched. I forgot that there was a Surfetched. Did I fuck up? Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, well, that's typical. I did the wrong one. Yeah. That messes with things just a little bit. Not too bad. Just means I need to pay a little bit closer attention. On the intro, is that your OC? By OC, do you mean like original content? I got that. I picked up the opening sequence, like the starting soon screen, from. God, where did I get that from? I got that. It was free from Steam Elements. And I picked that up. Oh my gosh. I want to say 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I think I downloaded that. It was free at the time. Probably is still free. I use Lumia Stream now, though. And they had the ability to... they gave us the ability to download and import all of our Stream Elements stuff right over to Lumia Stream when there was that... when we were expecting Stream Elements to go offline completely. But I liked it, and I haven't been able to find anybody to make me a new starting soon screen or anything like that, and I don't want to use AI. So, to protect my wallet a little bit, I have decided to just keep what I have, because if it ain't broke, why fix it, right? Oh, you mean original character? Yeah. It's so yeah. Long story short, for that, it is not an original character, because like I said, I got it off of Stream Elements for free. So it might be original to whoever created it, but it's not original for me. That's the dream, though. Legit, that is the dream, to have some original artwork, original characters made up that I can then put into like my starting soon, my be right back, my ending, and then even reuse them for like redeemable bits and stuff like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. But again, that's money that I don't have. Did I start at Gen 1 and I'm in Gen 8 now? That is correct. That is correct, Kish. Doing the placeholders has been a pain in the butt, but we're up to Gen 8. I'm glad that you could make it in. How many gens in total? I want to say there's 10 right now, right? This is where everybody discovers how noob I really am. Also kind of insane for doing all the ones except for the ones that I'm missing. What am I doing this for? I am doing this because I want to make a Pokedex, and I wanted to make it just a little bit easier for myself to be able to find the cards, which I do know for a fact that I do have this card because I picked it up the other day. Gen 10 next year. Right. Gen 10 will be Wind and Waves. We're almost there. Yeah. Hey, leave the Lego alone. Did you knock that off? Hey. Don't swat at me. Iro was almost there with the getting the Legos. You're gonna be putting all the putting all the cards in, and then feeling foolish for putting like 200 in that you didn't need to. I mean, there is that. There's also gonna be that satisfaction of pulling stuff out and like completing it that way. I'm noob enough that I don't know the numbers of the Pokemon. Like, I don't know them well enough to know exactly where they're gonna go and where they're gonna sit in the deck. And I mean, I guess I could use the app that you showed me, the Setzen, right? The Setzen app. I guess I could have used that. I feel like that would have taken up a lot more brain power than I really wanted to put in. So I opted for the monotony of doing it this way. You're hoping for new evolutions, honestly. Would be interesting to see something like something of a ghost, dragon, or steel type Eevee. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, pretty badass. But there are a good number of types of Eevee to have. Only seems fitting. Truth. I'm just happy that they're finally giving they're going to be giving Growlithe and Arcanine some much needed love. I feel like we're gonna get a flying Eevee this gen. That'd be pretty cool. Hello, Rowan. Welcome. We're just doing chill. Um, and I am. Did I? Oh, please tell me I did those right. Okay, I did. Woo! Safe. Oh, they are amazing. I do really like them. Obviously, obviously love it because I have this Growlithe and I got that Piran. These are my prides and joys. Why is this thing blue? What app is that? Whoa, where are we going here? Like I feel like we'll be getting some. Like I know that they're giving Arcanine another evolutionary stage, is what I have heard. Why is this thing blue? What app is that? What app are you talking about? Are you talking about the lettering um car guy? I have heard that. I do have them in penny sleeves. And I've so like with the magnetic cases, I've heard very split things on them. So I want to be able to display them, but I needed something with UV protection because I don't want the cards to degrade that way either. So I'm like I'm like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Streamer knows more than you do. You haven't heard about another Evo. it is it is partly Kish's fault for definitely launching me full bore into getting back into Pokemon, and honestly I have no regrets. I'm pretty stoked and excited about it. Feeding the habit. Picked up Chinese packs. So it's funny you say Chinese packs because I have been looking at getting some Chinese packs. um, anything to feed the habit. There's just like I love being able to rip packs. And enough that I actually even picked up some One Piece packs the other day just to suss out and feel what those packs would be like. Don't like them um as I like Pokemon though. Probably just because I'm not a One Piece fan. The cards look cool though. Same with the Naruto cards. The Naruto cards look pretty cool too, but they definitely don't have the same kind of curb appeal as Pokemon. I just need to figure out how to make him play some Pokemon with me so he stops saying embarrassing things. I mean, that's also very, very true. That's a very legitimate statement right there. I'm getting better at pulling cards though. What do I have to open today? If I get to some ripping, you've opened a Chinese pack. But it's cool they have Chinese exclusives. That there is that too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have some Pitch Black here. Because I still haven't gotten any decent any big hits out of Pitch Black, and I still have some packs to open from them. So if I wanted to, I could open up some Perfect Order, or some Chaos Rising, but I don't really feel like opening up those right now. I'm pretty close to getting the first one of the more recent Pokemon games and playing that. I am going to take Kish's suggestion that he's last time I was chatting with him about this, and playing the more recent Pokemon games and working my way down the line that way, just to gain some better appreciation. And I do have some Pal World cards on the way as well too, because I figured why the heck not? Those look like a lot of fun, and I've really been enjoying playing Pal World. So I got a couple binders on the way for different things as well too. So there's that. One of them will be like my trade binder for all the cards that I don't mind trading for, so I can actually pick up more cards that I want. Hey, it's Ursaluna. Still need to show you my base, right? That's my bad. So it's like kind of becoming like ships in the night on that one. It'll get done though. But I will say this, that I do have a trip to Japan that I decided I was going to do like yesterday. And so when I do go to Japan, you can guarantee that I'm going to be coming back with some Japanese Pokemon cards. Because I feel like I would be a fool to not come back without I'd be a fool to come back without Pokemon cards. That's what I wanted to say. It's almost like telephone tag at this point. 100%, right? I mean, if you're still awake after I'm done the stream, I could definitely jump on and we could make that base tour happen. Try some of that Japanese whiskey too. Hell yes. One of the things that I'm going to be doing is touring a Japanese brewery, for like a sake brewery. So yeah, that's one of the things. It's right there. It'll be on a separate day, but very close to the day that I get to spend 2 hours watching and listening to and learning sword appreciation from one of like the 5 smith masters in Japan, which is going to be pretty freaking cool. I'm excited. I'm going to be taking a lot of video and a lot of pictures, so hopefully I can like keep you guys all appraised of, you know, content wise and stuff like that as well too, of what's going on. But are there any YouTubers that I watch? Are you talking about specifically like Pokemon, or just in general? Because I watch a lot of different content creators. And they're all in different, wildly different genres. I should send you my buddy's distillery in Fort Sask, just outside of Edmonton. His whiskey is really good. Oh, that would be really cool. Could get a bottle and like I could sit down and do a tasting with a tasting with Kish. I think I think what I'm probably most excited for is I'll be able to get to spend 2 days um, touring different temples and learning firsthand like all the mythology and everything around that area and those temples and how everything interconnects with each other and how it played into the creation of the the city and the surrounding area that I'm going to be in. Pretty exciting. What YouTubes do I watch mostly? I do watch I watch, oh my gosh, I watch a lot of I watch a lot of Emma Potato's stuff regarding Valheim. Um I watch another YouTuber's stuff. He does a lot of survival games and a lot of building and survival games. His name is Finks. Um, and then oh God, who else do I watch? I watch Versage's stuff. He's also Valheim. I watch a lot of Valheim, obviously, as I'm say spouting all this off. I'm just learning different content creators for Pal World. Haven't really found one that I really like yet. When it comes to Pokemon stuff, it's pretty chaotic, and I couldn't like name a lot of names off the top of my head outside of like the big ones that most people already follow and watch. Trying to think of some of the Lego people that I follow. Follow a bunch of the different brick masters, and why I can't for the life of me remember their names right now. I should post them on my Discord though. That is actually something that I can do. I can compile a list of some of the different content creators that I follow. Uh, Surrounding like Lego and whatnot. Yeah, Versage is one of the guys that I watch. He does a lot of building. Smitty Builds is another Valheim builder that I watch. A lot of his stuff as well. Can't offer a tour of ancient mythology, but you can get a good number of whiskey flights going. Nice. Nice. Always down for some good whiskey. Alex does good Brickmaster stuff. Yes. Man, some of those Brickmasters are absolutely wild. it blows my mind how they are able to just create, and they know, they're like, oh yeah, this piece would work perfect as this image. And it, like, I don't the depth and knowledge of and understanding of the different bricks and the different pieces and how they work and how they synergize together is like, it's inspiring for me. It is just, it's mind-blowing. Watching Brickmasters like Australia is honestly like, the Australian Brickmasters is by far one of the better TV shows for Lego. Espresso and coffee, like liqueur. Oh, you sold me. You sold me on espresso and coffee. There was a brewery here that did a really good coffee lager, and they've since shut down, unfortunately. So you can't get it anymore, and I haven't been able to find a decent replacement. I don't know if you found anything, Kish. I will definitely do that, Jaeger. I'll definitely do that. One of these days, I really do need to make a good trip down to. Oh, I mean, I still need to. Still a little salty about my trip that I'm supposed to be taking. That I was supposed to be leaving on next week, but am no longer leaving on next week. Had to cancel half my trip, but need to head out to Alberta, and then I also need to head down to the States and visit people down there. So when I do head down to the States, that is definitely where. Oh my gosh, we are almost done this. Hell yeah. Let me get to the fun part. Putting it into the binder, and then we get to take most of them out. Oh man. Grab the Lighthouse coffee lager if I see it. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Lighthouse. That was the part of it that got cut out, Rowan, unfortunately. Still trying to think of ways that I can make something like that happen. It'll probably land up being me flying out rather than driving. But I also haven't found decent enough flights either, so. But if it doesn't happen this time, I mean, I'll make it happen eventually. I have to make it happen. %, it would have been. I've been wanting to make it out. I've been wanting to make it out your way for a long time now. Tell you what, if I ever do this amount of placeholders again, we are definitely going to go. I'm definitely going to go buy a proper paper cutter to make my life a lot easier. Okay. 63. Woohoo! Yeah, I do have Jaeger because I know that you are, since you mentioned that the magnetic cases can potentially damage the cards. Do you have any suggestions for like the UV protection aspect of the cards? Like if I wanted to show them off. I don't know enough about that. Eventually what I want to do is I want to get the extended artwork poster piece that I can put the cards into, and then I know that I would have to get glass, like a UV glass for that to protect the cards. I just want to be able to display them. Because they are my pride and joy. Do. But I was looking through the cards that are being released for the Pal World TCG, and they look really nice. There's some really good looking cards in there. And one of the chases is my current favorite pal, which is Catrus. So that kind of made me happy. That pal has been carrying me through my solo game. An all-touch style case, I think, is better. Has more uniform contact, looks cleaner. I will have to look into that. Because, yes, the last thing I want to do is damage my cards. If I can make it look even cleaner, hell yeah. I just saw the part there where you like he didn't tell me about tell me what parts of his trip he's cut either. Don't even know if you have a house guest or not. I was going to, that was actually one of the things I was supposed to message you about today. Because I had a very long talk with my manager today. Almost into the paradox. Mons, yeah. It was a very productive conversation. My manager is amazing. They listen, they do everything that they can But I also realize that sometimes their hands are tied as well too. It's how it goes. At least with them, I don't get an answer like because it is. Or because that's why. Oh, I totally messed that 977 up. Oh well. Oh well. Doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm not reprinting it. I will say, having had a road trip cut short by management in the past and regretting it, I will never let it happen again. That is fair. I did pretty much say that I'm going to Japan, and there's nothing you can say or do about it to change my mind. You're invited out by Audi for a track day, and your managers denied me a similar. I mean, oh my gosh. That would have been so much fun. Holy crap. You just use top loaders and have your cards in some Vault X boxes. Eventually, I'll be getting some top loader binders to show some of your cards you really like. Yeah, I did order a top loader binder. So that I can have my top loaders in there. But yeah, like those ones there, I don't necessarily want in a binder. I want to be able to appreciate them out in the open. But again, that's just a personal thing there. So I guess I just need to suck it up and get the extended artwork sooner rather than later, and get the proper UV glass for it, and frame it all up and make it all work really nice. And then they would most likely be in a top loader they would be in a top loader at that point in time while they are in that frame. So oh, we're almost there. I am. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for that. As soon as we're done that, I am definitely opening up a pack. Because I think an accomplishment like that deserves it. $34 to go. Yeah, that really sucks, Rowan. Regarding the Audi, that's something that I would probably regret not being able to go to as well. Actually, I definitely would regret that. 34. I was like, that's a little wide. Oh, it's Gimme Ghoul. I am very, very familiar with Gimme Ghoul. I feel like I messed up on... 1 second. Did I mess these up? No, I did not. Okay. I did. I did mess those up. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is what happens when I do stuff tired. Don't know when I started messing that up, but that's not good. I'll figure that out in a little bit. Got the order of some of those messed up in my pile. Probably because my attention got divided. That's okay. It happens. More often than I would like to admit. All right, let's figure out where this was. Is he going to go and put every single piece of paper, then go back and put the cards in he has? Yes. It'll make for better content creation, but it's killing you inside. 1,025 pieces of paper, and then you'll just take them out again. I feel like I would put my cards in numerical order and then place the paper when I don't have a card. I mean, that would be the logical thing to do. 100%. I'm gonna wait until he has to go get some, and then he's gonna ask if he's gonna put it in other forms, and then he'll need to move hundreds of placeholders to adjust it. I'm not gonna worry about the other forms. I'm just gonna this first Pokedex that we are building is straight up just one of every Pokemon. I'm not worried too much about the forms. If I change any card, it will be because I like the look of the card more for that Pokemon. Perhaps the next Pokedex that I land up creating, like maybe we'll do all the different forms of each of the Pokemon. That would be a lot more ambitious. Not that this already isn't ambitious. Just want to make sure that I want to see how bad I've messed up. 43, okay. 46. So we're good on that one. '66, '67, '68, '69, '70, '71, '72, '73, 4, 5, 6, 8. Well, where the heck? Did I? Okay, that's where it was. If I don't figure this out now, I'm gonna not like myself later. There we go. Okay. It wasn't as bad as a mess up as I thought it was going to be. Three pages. 3 pages. Oh, you guys have been talking. Oh, I missed some stuff here. Where are we going here? Let me move this chat box down here so that I can actually read stuff. The benefit of him doing this is he's gonna... I totally don't know what symbol he made there. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna definitely be learning of some of the mons I didn't know existed, and I'm probably gonna fall in love with some of them. And this is brought to you by the same guy who designed the Death by Stairs. But you have so many extra spots at the end of the binder. If you don't add all the different Rotoms, Deoxys, Shymans, oh my gosh. I mean, there's so many options to fill in those spots. So we could also throw in trainers too. Some of the trainers that I really love in the back. Better get those fingers moist to lip to flip through the templates easier, right? Yes, we are going to be opening some packs soon. I'll get right to this. I told myself that I would open up the packs after getting through the cutting. And I'd open up some packs there. Because packs. Yay! I like packs. I like opening up the packs. Oh, I messed up the Roaring Moon one as well, too. Oh, I picked up that card the other day, too. But you won't have enough for all the waifus. I mean, trainers. That's also true. That it's like a reward. Is that White Monster? This right here. This is the diet cherry Diet Coke is what I am currently drinking. I already had my monster for the day. And it was actually a white monster that I had. Fun fact: if you take a white monster and you mix in some skyr, like plain skyr yogurt, it actually makes it taste like a monster float. It is so good. I don't know why it works, but man, does it work, and it is tasty. It's a fun way to enjoy a monster, get caffeine, and some extra protein, and it's pretty filling. I was shocked when I first saw it, and after I tried it, I have to say I am a fan, and I've made it several times since then. Ho, 1 page after this. One page, and then we got some packs as a reward. Because we believe in rewarding hard work. I guess you could consider this hard work. It is tedious work. It's mind-numbing. There's a part of me that I find this soothing, and then there's another part of me that finds this incredibly frustrating. And when I was like halfway through doing this, I was like, I'm done. The amount of hours that I've spent cutting pieces of paper out made me consider just not doing it and doing it the way that Kish has been suggesting, or had suggested that I do it. But I was like, yeah, I'm already halfway through. Hell yeah. After this, we get to slot everything, which will go a little bit faster. But let's open up a pack and throw that garbage away there later. This can go here. I don't know if you would classify that as a fun fact. Can't confirm. Sounds weird, but does work. Corona. Oh my gosh, where is that? The Serono liquor tastes like Dr. Really? Interesting. Why learn from mistakes that someone else... why learn from mistakes that someone else made? Okay. Oh yeah, I took those out already. We're not opening Dragon Ball Z. Okay. I can hold them up like this. Because this is what you guys came for, right? Well, part of the reason why you guys came for this. Who's that on my mouse pad? This is from the HoloLive official card game, and I have no idea what character it is. But she was total waifu. I mean, total fun character. And it was just a really cute mat, and I thought that would be really good for just having to build Lego on and open card packs with. Maybe I'll get a pack of HoloLive at some point in time. All right, I'm gonna say electric. What do you guys think? Electric in 3, 2, 1. And it is, oh, it's Leaf. Kish said Steel. Jaeger gets it. Jaeger got it. All right. Sizzlepede. Jinx. We got Whalmer. Mandibuzz. We just cut that card. You said grass, but didn't pop up fast enough. Rust Syndicate Grunt. Come on, I am dying for a good hit. I swear, if I get another Spirit Bomb. As much fun and as much as I really love the artwork in Pitch Black, this set has not been kind to me. Other than the first pack that I opened, I have not gotten anything decent. All right, Jaeger says Fighting Energy next. I'm going to say water. I am going to say water. It's not a big hit set overall. That's what you were telling me before the release. Yeah, that's fair. I do love the artwork in the set, though. And the hits that are there look so nice. Anybody else as we're opening this up? Oh, we got Venusaur. I'm insane. They're okay at best. That's fair. I just really like the artwork. It could be that it's because I'm so new back into it, and I see cards and I'm just like, oh wow, that artwork's amazing. I freaking love it, and I'm just like absolutely in love. So I got like I'm still like in that honeymoon stage of everything. All right, here we go. Do I have any favorite artists like Shinji or Masako? I haven't looked into the artists yet of the different cards that I like. I really should. Because I would love to maybe start collecting some of the making collections of some of the artists that I really like. In reality, I should really be waiting and fighting to get 30th stuff. Stop buying sets so you don't really want anything in. I mean, that is fair. That is legit fair. All right. Kish got it this time with electric. Yeah, but basically the stock that I currently have is the stock that it's gonna have to last me. So I'll start to notice the artists once I put the cards in your binder, and I'll realize the art style I lean to. Yeah, that's fair. All right, Fomantis. Like I do enjoy this. Like, who made this one? If I can read. Nishimoto? Think? I can't read. Yeah, Nishimoto. It's Mankey. Char Cadet. Inkay. Delmise. Got a Dark Bell. Toucannon. Bombardeur. Freaking Slowbro. Does that count? Does that count as a hit? Lowe's gonna lose her mind the fact that I got another Slowbro. SIR. We finally got a hit. Nice. I've been so disillusioned. Did I pull one already? I have not pulled this one yet. No, this is did I get I think I got it. I have one other SIR from the set, I think. Yes. One sec. Let me tell you. We got this one as well too. This is the card that I pulled from the first pack that I opened. You from the dishwasher. Did you just say Slowbro again? No, I'm just hearing things, and then you say I'm going to lose it. At this point, you need a Slowbro tat. Yeah, okay. Right. Illustration rares. Nice. Oh, we'll top loader that. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So that's what we have here. We will throw these into there. And now we got more of a tedious task. You'd put in a donation for the Slowbro tat. You can put it on his calf. I think I would be okay putting Slowbro on my leg. Okay. Oh man. This is a big binder. But we got a lot of, there's a lot of cards. This part is probably more tedious than the actually cutting out all the placeholders. And I realize that I probably, especially with all you guys here, probably don't need to do that. So one of the things I have been thinking about doing, your binder's only 3x3? Because my calf muscles grow slow, bro. that is awesome, and it's also true. My legs are a slow gain. They're a hard gain. Kish, yep, that's why you're insane. I mean, this. No one said that I was sane. I never said that I was sane. I'm aware that I'm a little crazy. I think the part that hurts the most is that I accidentally in a very tired stupor because my computer was running slow and I thought that I had already backed up my recordings, but apparently I didn't, and I deleted the 9 hours of work I'd already put into doing the earlier parts of this. So I've lost like 9 hours worth of content footage for the long form video I wanted to make of me building this binder, but we'll just have to use what we have here. And I decided that I wanted to build most of this on stream. So back to what I was saying regarding all of that. Context, I made mistakes of not being impressed by his calf muscles one time, so now it's a joke. He's going to go through it all again and take the paper out, put the cards in. Gasp, I can't believe you weren't impressed by his calf muscles. I also am doing this partly because it's giving me a good opportunity to spend a lot of time with the different Pokemon so I can familiarize myself with them a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Alcremie is freaking cute. That is a cute Pokemon. So one of the things that I have been thinking that would be fun to do with everyone is build a binder as I pull different cards as we go through, and having you guys vote on which Pokemon, and we build a binder together of which Pokemon you guys think I should have in the binder, like which ones you guys think are cute, which ones you guys think are cool. The caveat being the card needs to be under a certain dollar amount, so that way I don't go broke building a binder. It's bad enough that I'm probably going to go broke building the binders that I want to build right now. But I feel like that would be a fun project that we can all do, as we can as we go through. You guys can be like, "Yay, we want this card. We want this card." So I'm probably going to be putting together a set Zen binder, and basically we can go through and we can find cards and get you guys to vote on them, and you can good fun community building. And then once we're done, once we've filled the binder, maybe we can do a binder giveaway. I think that would be fun as we build that binder as a community. Something like that. Things that I've been thinking about. Later, car guy. Thanks for joining. Appreciate that you joined in for as long as you did. We'll see you next time. Oops. Hello, punny. Oh, you know, I wouldn't put it past some people. I wouldn't put it past some people. We can make a theme binder of all the cards you're missing from your Pokedex. Oh, legit. Which you'll probably need to send me a link for that, like of the cards that you're missing, so that I can keep my eyes open for you as well too. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past a lot of people to do the low punny thing. There's people think I'm crazy. Either that or we would land up with like a waifu binder of just pure trainers. Like that could be a thing. I think we should all make him suffer a low punny page, all Gardevoir page, all Vaporeon page. Oh, you guys are horrible. 100%. That would be, oh my god, that'd be crazy. Hey, what are we doing here? I am putting in placeholders for my Pokedex. And then afterwards, they all think I'm crazy. I'm having fun doing it, so that's why I'm doing it. But afterwards, we'll start placing cards. Come on, get back in there. Kish throwing out the crazy ideas. I mean, if that's what you guys want to build, that is what we will build. I think that we will make a thing of it. It'll be the community binder that we build. What's my favorite Pokemon? That one is pretty easy. That is, I have two favorite Pokemon. Ultimately, it is Ninetales, but I am a huge Vulpix Ninetales fan. And I'm hoping that there is a Pokemon in the new gen that I absolutely land up adoring. Organizing Pokemon in the longest way possible. That's not a lie. Meowscardia page. Seeing this as I'm just seeing that placeholder now. Oh. You think Broat is your guy? You love the Vulpix from Mega Evolution. You had that card but accidentally traded it away. Aw, rough. Jolteon is your favorite. Jolteon is up there for one of my favorite evolutions. I do have to say that my second favorite is Glaceon, but I really do like Leafeon. No reason other than I just like Leafeon. Slowbros is his favorite. He just doesn't want to admit it publicly. Uh, from from the Pitch Black set, I'm beginning to feel like Slowbro maybe is the Pokemon for me. Sure, sure. No reason. I just really like how Leafeon looks. Also, because Leafeon's not like usually one of the more isn't usually one of the more popular ones, at least that everybody wants, like the Umbreon and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I just like Leafeon. But yeah, Vulpix and Ninetales. Oh my gosh, now I'm not going to be able to say it. Particularly the Alolan Vulpix. And Ninetales. But I even have my Funko Pop Ninetales right there. Speaking of Funko Pops, I do have my white whale of Funko Pops is the Android 18 Funko Pop. Slowbros picked me specifically though, right? At least I can say that placing these goes faster than cutting them. I say that and then I have some difficulty putting it in. At Kish, what's your favorite Pokemon? You had to put specifically in the chat so that I could say it, so I could redeem myself. I was having a rough time on that. Susine, Antai, and Raikou. A lot of people say they are dogs, but you see them as cats. What do I think? Ooh, that's a good question. To look at them, you would think dog. I see dog definitely. Definitely Ante. I can never say the name correctly. I see that one definitely I see as a dog more than a cat. I feel like they kind of fall on both ends of it, just like the evolutions, like some of them you're like, yeah, that's definitely like dog behavior. Like Jolteon is definitely more dog type, but like you have others and you're like, yeah, that's a cat. That's pure cat. Seuss Susun, I would say, is probably more cat-like in my opinion. And I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what Raikou. Oh, if Iroh was a Pokemon, who would he be? That is a good question. I feel. Hmm, that's a really good question. He's got a he's really well behaved and he's really cuddly, but at the same time he's just got like he's got that orange cat spice to him. Uh 243. I have a Pokedex in front of me. Oh my god. Right? Just, I, I can't redeem myself from that one. Oh yeah, that's cat. That is a cat, 100%. With Raikou with those fangs, that's cat. Anti, I definitely see more dog. Susun, I I see cat, but also I also see like a really like I can also see the really lean dog aspect to it. But Raikou there is yeah. I see what you're. Gosh, holy crap! Noivern is cool looking, right? Noivern is pretty cool looking. I see where you're coming from there, Kish. Raikou by far though is definitely a cat. I can't see it that as a dog. Not with those front fangs. But that leanness, like I can the shape of the body, I definitely can see. I can see why you're saying dog. Anti definitely is a dog though. That in my opinion. Noivern is adorable, and the shinies are fantastic. I have been becoming a fan of Emolga there. Like, hello, cute. Oh, come on. Iron Hands. Iron Moth. Iron Thorns. You see them matching as a tiger, leopard, and lion. I think that's where their inspiration originally came from. Interesting. Now I want to go into the Pokelore. You need to play the games, struggle with the Mogula, and you'll understand, and you'll get over the adorableness. Antai is the lion, Raikou is the tiger, and Susine is the leopard. I mean, I could see those as well too. Hey, Bork Smash. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Oh, it's hilarious how I pronounce. Yeah. Just blame the noob in me for it being pronouncing everything wrong, because that's how I'm gonna do it. When you see that Antai has long floppy ears, you don't see the lion anymore. How's it going? It's going really, really well. I've actually made some pretty good headway in my Pokedex, and we're getting down to putting the last placeholders in, which is exciting, which means that I can start placing cards in and removing all the placeholders that I've put in my binder. Because I'm going the long way about things, just to satisfy that ADHD / possibly tism itch that's going on there. But we're making good progress. Am I going to put them all in randomly or by gen? Well, considering that all my cards are not organized by gen, I'm going to probably start by putting them in randomly, unless you guys would suggest a better way. I was thinking of just going through my cards and starting to put them in, and then replacing them if I find a card that I like better. Suicune. Okay. Suicune. That makes sense. Keep track of some stats. Which sets of starters? Oh my gosh. Which sets of starters you finish first? Which page is filled first? Oh. Yeah, we could do that. I could even dig out like to help me keep track of that kind of stuff too. I mean, I can probably do it online and write that down, but I'll probably put in some stickies so that way I know what pages got finished first. All right. Heck yeah. Woo! Yeah. All right. 1 second here now. That's okay. I need to remove those 2 Noibats from there. So we can start with these ones here. Because why not? Could make cool shorts. Yes! Yes, I agree. Which gen I finished first, which legendaries, all that kind of stuff. We can start with these cards though. These are some cards that I picked up recently. These are the cards that I picked up when I got the 2 Noibats. Oh, there's another one. What's the order in which the first legendary birds came? Who's the first, second, third? Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. Oh, that's Pokelore. That's Pokelore. I feel like I'm about to be taken to school. I have the like here's the crazy thing though, like I don't know the numbers of the Mon. But if we're talking about which birds I'm going to be putting in the binder, I have a feeling I know that there's an Articuno in here, so Articuno is going to be first. How many cards do I have? We have a lot of cards to go through. Let's just put it that way. It's going to be a journey. I can't remember what number. There he is. Okay, first card in the deck. We're going with the one that Kish told me about. That this is the only card of this Pokemon. Oh. Thank you, Kish. That makes life a lot easier. Articuno, uno. Oh, uno, dos, tres. Right. Right. Okay. Kubfu is the first card in the Pokedex. The Pokedex has officially been started. This will be a constant struggle. He's struggling with to get the paper out on the first card on the first one. I figure this is going to be a constant struggle. Yeah, yep. Can't see. 587. Vulpix. Vulpix is 37. Growlithe is number 58. Let the pain begin and the regret to follow, right? I mean, I guess I technically could have just like numbered these with like painter's tape on the top and it would have been like significantly faster, but 320 Whalmer. I know that there's better Whalmers out there. And I think that we're gonna go with a different Whalmer. So I know that I have nicer Whalmers. What I like about I'm a sucker for cameo cards. Is he keeping the paper and in order because he said he was making another binder, right? Yeah, no, those cards are not going to be all in order. I am not reorganizing those. If I make another binder, it's going to be wildly different. So, like, I'll probably keep all those placeholders, yes, but I'll worry about ordering those later. I just know that some of them are going to get lost in the shuffle as, like, if I, like, take this to, like, a... I don't know. I'll probably lose some of them along the way. Like, let's be honest. $131. One and done paper Pokedex. Oh. The other binder won't be another Dex unless he does a cameo Dex, which no one was stupid enough to do that. Don't give him another bad idea. $892. $762, and this one is by I'm loving like the pencil, like the pencil crayon look of this, almost pastel-y look of that. Arrow would be that Urshifu. I mean, that's not definitely not a lie. Either that or Qian Pao. You're off to watch the new Spider-Man movie. Have a good night. Oh, enjoy the movie. It actually looks really good. I look forward just to knowing what you think of it. All right, 762. We'll need to find a better card for Steenie. Definitely. Although, like, honestly, Iroh would probably be, if I'm being super honest, like, judging by the different cards I've seen of Torracat, probably that. It's Haunter. This is a decent looking Haunter card. I'm curious to know how quickly it's going to take us to fill out the original 151. What's that, 637? Yeah. It's hard for me to read, because, so, like, I'm nearsighted, so reading anything with my glasses on close up is just like a pain in the butt. Also doesn't help that the lighting back here is horrible. When I'm doing this, I think next time I'm going to have to make sure that I move one of my lights back here for myself so that I can see things better. Just open some 151 packs. Oh, I would have to be gifted 151 packs. There is no way that I can afford those right now. I'll have to put some 151 packs on my wish list. Articuno, yo. Alphabetical Pokedex. Oh, that sounds almost as painful as just a regular Pokedex. Especially with the new gen coming out. Is that 250? 750. And before I end the stream, we'll open up one more pack for giggles, because I don't have any here in the room. I don't have any pitch black on me, but I do have I do have a Chaos Rising that we can open up. Oh, we have our first combo here. So our first full evolution here. We have Mudbray and Mudsdale. Let's move this where it's not where you guys can all see this better. We have Mudbray and Mudsdale as our first Pokemon to be placed in the binder with its full evolution. Bada bing. This card's like $1 something, so we are going to sleeve it. I mean, ideally I should be sleeving all these cards, but meh. 1005. $718. We got a lot in the 700s right now. See, Torracat, 100% something Iroh would do. Like this is Iroh round and round. Torracat just gives pure Iroh energy. The only one that might give more Iroh energy is maybe Incineroar. So random crazy Clefairy was supposed to be the mascot for Pokemon, but it ended up being Pikachu over popularity. That is fair. And I can see that. I honestly kind of like Clefairy. I really like the Clefairy card that I pulled the other day. So, question for you Pokemon people. The Zygarde that I have here, and the Zygarde that's here, I'm assuming it can shapeshift because those look wildly different. Thank you. He has several different forms. Good to know. Means that I'll have to keep my eyes out, because if I find a card that I like more, we'll throw them in there. $4.94. I am pretty, especially new to any of the newer gens. Like Gen 2 is probably the most of my knowledge, and even then my knowledge is sparse. So this is also part of the reason why I'm enjoying getting into this hobby so much, is learning all the different lore and stuff like that goes into it. Like it's a lot of fun, and it makes me kind of regret giving up Pokemon cards when I was younger, because like you just get told like, oh, it's something for kids. It's not something that you should outgrow that kind of stuff. You should outgrow outgrow card collecting and that kind of stuff, right? Like, no. All right, Noibat. 714. Zygarde's forms are based on percent, kind of like power levels. Oh, cool. Morpeko. I want the Morpeko card from Pitch Black so bad. The dog is 10% form, 50% serpent form, 100% kind of like a mecha form, or he's just like a splotch at like 1%. And here's Pikachu. So really, the only reason why I picked up this card is because it is it's a cameo card. Do I have another Pikachu in here? I do not. So we'll throw Pikachu in here for now. Okay, second Pokemon with its evolved form completed. So Pikachu and Raichu now completed. I mean, technically, we got Ninetales in here because I know that I know that I have this card already for my. I am also working on a master set of Vulpix, an English master set for Vulpix Ninetales, and I already have that card, so that's why we're throwing that one in there. 552. $552. See, and I picked up this card as well too, because it's a cameo card with their trainer. Like I said, I'm a sucker for cameo cards. I picked up this card as well too, because of the cameo. Okay, you should not be this difficult to get out. There we go. Did we already throw Growlithe in? I think we already did. But we do have a Golbat. Yeah, we already threw Growlithe in. Apparently I had a dupe. 702. It feels so good to have cards in here now, though. Like, it makes me so happy. But also, again, cameo card, which is why I like this one. Me, a total newbie. Oh, that's cute. Cute one. Why that one looks so mean? That's fair. But that's also part of the reason why I want to do the community binder idea. Is because we have people here who know absolutely nothing about Pokemon, much like myself. Why does it say that? That's so weird. What's going on here? Interesting. Whatever. As long as you're able to see me on Twitch still. My viewer on Twitch is showing offline, even though I'm live at the same time, which just feels weird to me. But I'll roll with it. But that's part of the reason why I want to do the community binder. Where was I at here? 702. Just because, you know, the complete newbies are like, oh, this one's cute. We should have this one. We should have that one involved. 100%. So I will be working on setting that up so that you guys can vote on the cards and the different Pokemon that we should include in the binder. Okay. We're putting these Vulpix cards and stuff there. Let's do... We are going... Where are we going to do here? Nope, not those ones. Oh, come on. Okay, I grabbed a handful from my box. And we'll start working with these. And I feel like, how much time do we got here? We're at 2 hours. It is now 7 o'clock. Okay, yeah, we got time. We'll try to make our way through this stack as quick as possible. Oh, you know what I can do, though? Let's do this. Let's do half of these. I know I have some older cards as well, too. So let's go through some of these ones here first. $308. $233. 456. What are your guys' predictions on which gen do you think will end up finishing in the Pokedex first? I completely forgot to hit record on this from my raw footage, which is unfortunate. So I'm gonna have to use I'm gonna have to use the VODs to make the long form content, but that's okay. You gotta go, gotta work in 7 hours, and sleep through the night usually helps. That it does, 100%. Thanks for the fun chatting. Hey, no, thank you, Jaeger. I appreciate you showing and hanging out with us as we as we do this. Have a wonderful sleep, and I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Zorua is absolutely adorable. Aw, like just freaking cute. Lo says bye. Where are we at here? 570. Ooh, Paras. 3 or 4. You don't know why. Hey, I mean, a guess is a guess. And your guess is just as good as mine. I'm probably gonna say like I'm gonna wager like Gen 5. Though I do have to say Gen 1's been making some solid headway. $686. What I should be doing is I should have my app up with that has my Pokedex on it, and I should be marking off all the Pokemon as I put them in, so I can like give like a percentage count. So that means that I've just now created more work for myself. But that's okay. That's what this is all about, creating work for myself. We can make that a counter though. We can actually make that a counter for Twitch. We can have the percentage of Pokedex completed. I don't know if you if you can throw that down in the to-do list for me, Lo. That would be fantastic. $550. Ooh, Bidoof, the beaver Pokemon. $3.99. Oh, that's a potion. 765. Meowstic is pretty cute looking too. What was that there? You aren't even halfway done adding your cards in, are you? Not even close. We have a lot of cards to go through still, and I got some more cards kicking around and stuff like that as well too. Oh, I can't read without my 786. 786. Doing stuff like that makes me feel old. Why are these in the wrong spot? No. Eight, 6. 8, 7. 8, 8. 8, 9. 90. 91. 92. There we go. Fixed it. Fixed the problem. Fixing to try the ghost Yoho drink. Oh. Let me know how it is. It's going to be a while before I'll be able to get one up here. That's not going to cost me like an arm and a leg. Yoho? Yohoo? Yohoo? Yoo-hoo. Yoo-ho. Yo-hoo. 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 I don't know. Yo-ho. Yo-ho is kind of how I read that, but yoo-hoo makes sense. More sense. There he is. $8.42. Where are you? There he is. Appleton. Because it's like an apple turnover. Blame it on Canada. We could do that. I didn't need to find a box just for like my trainers and stuff like that. Let's put in these two. 656. Where? There's Froakie. Froakie. Ho-oh. 250. Let's grab some from this pile. Uh, 404. Luxio. 404. Where are thou, 404? Metang. 375. All right, 704. Sligoo. 603. Elite Trick. Such a bad name. 603. And I think we are slowly approaching the end of the stream. We're getting there. I will be back tomorrow. We have accomplished a lot. We did finish off putting in all of the all the placeholders, and now we're slowly filling things out. We opened up two fun packs. So let's open up a pack, and we will put in the cards that we get from that pack. So here's the question. Do we open from Chaos Rising? Or do we open from Perfect Order? You did not realize you had this many cards. Do you know how many... That box was almost empty when I started... Sure, Chaos it is. When I started my mass pulls the last week, that box was almost empty. That's how many packs we opened. We opened so many packs of cards last week in celebration of reaching Twitch affiliate. That's why we did. Yeah. Opened up a lot. All right. Let me know, chat. What is the energy going to be? Water? I am going to say fighting. Anybody else got a wager? Going once, going twice, 3 times, or 3, 2, 1. Fire. Of course it is. All right. Let's do it. We legit just put Gloomy in. I kind of like this Goomy more, so we will actually put this Goomy in. We got Donphan. Actually, we can throw him down here. Phantump. Trubbish. Prism Tower. Metagross. Nice, we needed to put him in anyway. Great Hallnet. Octillery, which we don't have in yet. Garbodor. Nice, that's the evolution. What do we got? We have Felipe. Nice. Solid. I don't have this one yet. That's nice. Look at those chops. Some decent chops on him. Felipe was unexpected as well. Right? I'm gonna have to put him off to the side. I need to look at him later. All right, let's throw in these cards here. I know that we literally just finished putting in... We got... Where are we at here? Back to 704. I like this Goomy more than I like this one. 568. Not 668, 568. Come on now. There's Trubbish. And there's Garbodor. Octillery at 224. Ooh, first one of this page. $376. Phantom is number 708. We are almost done. One more stream and you'll have 10 streams in a row as a watcher? Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. I'll get bits set up soon that you can start redeeming those, or whatever the currency is. I'm so new to Twitch. Whatever the currency is for watching me. There's the Phantom, and then Donphan is the last card that we are putting in for the day. 232. We are making good headway. Today has been a great stream. I will be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a Valheim stream. We'll be continuing on the journey of Donut in the Ashlands. I made some definite... you have options to buy things now, like highlight your message. Exactly. I'll be adding more stuff for you to be able to do. 232, because I haven't really played around with that much yet on Twitch, and I really should. But I made some huge headway in Valheim, and so we get to do more of fun things there as we prep and start to get ready to be able to fight the final boss in Valheim. No more Euro stream. Not this week. Next week, most likely, there's a solid chance next week. Solid chance that I'll be able to do it next week. They're not hosting that that group play, so it'll just be solo, and then on Saturday will be Pal World, and as far as I know, it's going to be my solo run on Pal World, unless Kish is going to be on, in which case we'll continue on with our run, our dual run there, which is quite possible. But so far, we are doing well, and I believe this page is the closest page to being completed. We can go through real quick, but I do believe we got so many spots to fill out yet, but we still have a ton of cards to get through. Oh, Spiritomb. Literally just pulled Spiritomb earlier today. Actually, you know what? Since we got that there, I know for a fact that I have a Spiritomb right here. Ah, it's about halfway done. Right. So I know I said Dawn Fan was going to be the last card in, but we're going to throw Spiritomb in because that's all I seem to be pulling from Pitch Black, honestly. We got the Slowbro though. We did pull the Slowbro. Not that Slowbro. We did pull this Slowbro today, which is a hit. And a nice hit. Oh, I should probably sleeve these for Kish. These cards here are heading out to Kish. Because I've picked these up for his collection because I know that he is doing a Noibat Noivern Master Set. So, and he does not have these two cards yet. So, there we go. He'll appreciate these. This page is fairly close, but still not as much as the other one. Yeah, I think that about sums it up. Yep. So that Gen 1 page is by far the closest page to being done. By one card. We got a bunch of cards at pages at 3 cards. But yes, that is that. I think that's going to be all for today. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I appreciate you all coming and hanging out with me while I work on my Pokedex. I hope that you guys have a lovely night, a wonderful evening or morning, or wherever you guys are all from. If you haven't yet, please make sure to like, subscribe so you know when I'm going to be on next and you get notified. If you haven't yet, join the Discord as well, because we do fun things over there as well too. But it's all ways that you can stay connected. And if you want, please show some love over on my Instagram as well too. That would be very much appreciated. I love you guys. Oh, YouTube as well. Please on the YouTube as well too. I forget because sometimes I stream to both Twitch and YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, please do that and hit that alert bell as well too. I love you guys, and we'll definitely be catching you all tomorrow. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time.